What happens when a rising star's Hollywood dream collides with a dark tragedy no one saw coming? A glamorous mansion once owned by Halle Berry, a sleek Tesla hiding a gruesome secret, and a singer who seemed unstoppable until he vanished from the spotlight without a word. This isn't just another celebrity headline. It's a story of fame, silence, and a mystery that has left Hollywood shaken. The story takes us straight to the Hollywood Hills, to a $5 million mansion with a history of fame and glamour. But this time, it wasn't paparazzi cameras flashing outside the gates. It was LAPD detectives raiding the property in connection with the death of 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Inside the house lived rising star D4D, real name David Anthony Burke, and his manager, John Marshall. But here's the twist. The property's owner later claimed he had no idea the singer was even staying there. For him, the raid was as shocking as the headlines that followed. What looked like just another celebrity rental suddenly became the center of a chilling investigation. Celeste's disappearance had haunted her family since April 2024, when she was just 13 years old. She had gone missing before, but this time, she never came home. Months later, the search ended in the most horrifying way imaginable. Her dismembered body was discovered inside the front trunk of a Tesla registered to singer D4D. By the time investigators opened the vehicle at an impound yard, the medical examiner reported that her remains were already severely decomposed, suggesting she had been there for an extended period. The Tesla itself had been towed from a quiet street in the Hollywood Hills, less than a block away from the Doheny Place mansion. What should have been just another parked luxury car had, in reality, become the hiding place for a nightmare. As news of the Tesla spread, online communities went into overdrive. Fans began digging through old photos and videos, looking for any hidden connection between D4D and Celeste. What they claimed to find sent shockwaves across social media. Both appeared to share the same tattoo, the word shh, inked across their fingers. For some, it felt like more than coincidence. Screenshots and side-by-side images started flooding forums, with users insisting they'd spotted the two together in past clips. But here's the truth. None of it has been officially confirmed. What's circulating right now is speculation, fueled by screenshots and whispers, not hard evidence. Still, the tattoo detail was enough to set the internet on fire and turn a tragic case into a viral mystery. On September 17, 2025, the case took a decisive turn. Detectives from the LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division raided the Hollywood mansion linked to D4D. Neighbors watched as officers carried out bags of evidence, including a computer that investigators say could hold critical clues. But almost as soon as the raid ended, the house was empty. D4VD and his manager, John Marshall, packed up and vacated the $5 million property without warning. Just like that, the mansion that once symbolized success became a hollow shell, another piece of evidence in a story growing darker by the day. Since the raid, one thing has stood out more than anything else: silence. Neither D4D nor his manager have spoken publicly about the case. No interviews, no statements, not even a single social media post addressing the storm around them. At the peak of his career, with 38 million monthly Spotify listeners and sold-out shows around the world, D4D suddenly canceled his entire tour. For a rising star, walking away from that kind of momentum is almost unthinkable. And yet, despite the whispers, despite the speculation, it's important to note this. So far, no charges have been filed against D4D or his manager. Right now, they remain silent figures in a case that grows more haunting by the day. As if the story wasn't surreal enough, the mansion itself carries its own legacy. Long before it was raided by detectives, the Doheny Place property was once owned by Oscar-winning actress Halle Berry. A home that had been a symbol of Hollywood success and glamour is now forever tied to a chilling investigation. That contrast, red carpet history colliding with crime scene tape, adds an eerie layer to the scandal. What was once a showcase of stardom now stands as a haunting backdrop to a tragedy no one can ignore. So now we're left with the biggest question of all. Is D4VD just an unlucky artist caught in the middle of a horrifying coincidence? Or is there something more lurking beneath the silence? What will investigators find when they sift through the seized evidence? Will the raid reveal connections that no one saw coming? Or will it clear the singer's name once and for all? For now, all we have are questions, speculation, and a silence that grows louder with every passing day. So tell me, do you think this is the end of a rising career or just a tragic misunderstanding blown out of control? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for updates, because this case is far from over.